Fans of Mac Scorpio and the man who plays him, John J. York, were on the edge of their seats last week as the Australian lawman hovered between life and death on General Hospital. As the danger has passed, for now, Soap Hub reached out to York to get his thoughts on Mac's near-death experience. John J. York talks Mac surviving on GH to John J. York know what Mac's fate would be when he got the script that Mac would be shot during Peter August's, Wes Ramsey, escape when he was on his way to Pentonville? All I knew for a long time was that Mac was getting shot, but I also knew he wasn't going to die, York tells Soap Hub. I didn't want to give that away. The actor says that Frank Valentini, GH's executive producer, has given him a little tidbit about what's in Mac's future now that he's survived, but York cautions that could change. What he can share is that he was thrilled upon learning that longtime leading lady Christina Wagner, Felicia, was back on contract. We know the ins and outs of daytime, York says. Contract players are, traditionally, written for. Now, I'm holding on to her coattails, which is awesome. I've never been a demanding person. Frank knows I like to work. Life imitates art for Mac and John. Felicia's increased airtime has indeed meant more Mac on the air. I'm having a blast, says York, who is now a real-life grandfather. I'm back in the mix. Christina is back. There are going to be a lot of fun things coming up. Mac has a granddaughter now, Bailey. It's going to be good. Viewers were not only overjoyed that Mac survived his ordeal, but the show sprung for some classic flashbacks featuring Mac and Felicia's romance as Felicia kept vigil over her husband's bedside. Those brought back a lot of memories, York says. Christina was, and is, just adorable. It's nice to have that kind of history with our characters where the show can go back and pull those episodes. I saw on my Twitter feed the sponge bath scene where Mac and Felicia first started eating up. York says he caught another scene in which Mac and Felicia first encountered Sonny Corinthus, Maurice Benard. I don't even remember some of those scenes, says York, adding Riley, I had an accent back then. John J. York talks fans having a Mac attack. Some social media followers were quite concerned that Mac wasn't going to make it, which touched York's heart. The fans have never turned their back on me, the actor acknowledges. Any type of negativity would have been about story, they never hated Mac. I read one tweet that read, if Mac dies, we riot. When Mac came out of his coma, he was surrounded by beloved family and friends including Felicia, Maxie James, Kirsten Storms, Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Kevin Collins, John Lindstrom, which touched both Mac and the show's longtime fans. I've been doing personal appearances throughout the country with Linda Roa, and I see all those fans and people on Twitter love the history of the show, York observes. I don't know what Finola and Christina are drinking, but they never get old. They're amazing talents, raves York. They come prepared and are always ready to go. I saw the scene when Robert and Anna were talking about Mac when he was in surgery. I love that. The Wizard of Port Charles John J. York says that GH has a solid track record of honoring the show's history, pointing out the Sean Donnelly, John Riley, memorial show in 2021. When we did the Sean Memorial, we were all standing around at the end and there was Christina, Felicia, Kimberly, McCulloch, Robin, recalls York. I thought, how did I get put here, with all these people? It was just amazing. York had another epiphany when Mac woke up in his hospital room and saw many familiar faces around him. I almost joked, in rehearsal, and I had a dream, and you were there. And you were there and you were there. Chuckles the actor. General Hospital, GH, airs weekdays on ABC. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Port Charles, check out all the latest that's been posted on GH Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Mac needs to recover, crossed fingers, Tony Veltri. At Tony Veltri, February 8, 2022. Daddy Mac had better be okay or there's gonna be a riot. Hashtag Mac Scorpio. Hashtag GHpic.twitter.com/Ulm5Gui7nude. Antigoniya, at Antigoniya, February 8, 2022 Ad block test.